Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Tuesday, the 23rd of August, excuse me, 2022, a little bit after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It is 90 degrees Fahrenheit out there. Humidity is at 65%. Makes it feel 10, 11 degrees hotter, so 100 degrees. 32 degrees Celsius. And we are off for tutoring Tuesday. And then dinner at the daughters. So, uh, let's see. I got asked yesterday, and that's what that noise is. It's that stupid fan. I got asked yesterday about why my electric kept going off, and it's happened several times in the past 2 weeks or so, but each time has been a different reason. You know, it's not like the same thing going on all the time. Some of it's caused by the wet weather. Two of them can actually probably be traced back to wet weather, but that wasn't the actual cause. Yesterday, somebody hit a pole right up the street here. There was an accident, and somebody hit the pole and broke a wire loose or something, knocked the power out. Last week, there was a substation problem. That was only out for a couple of minutes, and it rerouted itself or whatever it needed to do. But I heard that it was an animal that caused it, along with the rain. So probably something like a squirrel. And anyway, yeah. And then 2 weeks ago, a little more, one of the power poles just up the street from me had a malfunction. There was a small fire, and it shut down the rest of the street. Excuse me. So, like I said, it's been a bit of an aggravation, but kind of the same thing. But also a different thing. When the one down the street, it's only like four houses down from mine. It was just a small fire, but it tripped whatever it is that they trip. That was only out for maybe 20 minutes, something like that. So it's always aggravating when it goes out, and of course you never know when it's going to go out. So whoa. That was an almost. Just not paying attention. Traffic stopped and hello. Anyway, I've got I've got flashlights, well, not flashlights, but like camping type lanterns. I've got flashlights too, but the camping type lanterns stashed all over the place, so that, you know, it's always an easy reach. Got one right over my bed. I can just reach up and touch it, and it turns on. There's one right outside of my bedroom door, which is also right inside my now main door. There's one in the bathroom by the shower. That's one of those little puck lights that you can just touch. And then there's another one of those in the kitchen. Although even like late at night, if the lights are out in the kitchen, there's enough light to see by, because I've got all the windows, well, not all the windows, but two of the windows are basically uncovered, so it lets some light in. The main problem was yesterday was like the fans without any air circulation, and having just the small USB fan. It was kind of okay, but not okay. So, especially when I just had, I go out and get in the vehicle and have my ice cold air and what have you. So, come on, you may as well go. Anyhow, I am having all kinds of problems finding sriracha. I found a couple of small jars of sambal. That's the actual chili paste made from the red jalapenos by the same company, Goat Fang or New Fang, or whatever it is. But I can't find actual sriracha. I was at the store yesterday, and I asked the guy if he knew, if I was just missing it or something. And he came back, he's like, well, no, we got sriracha mayonnaise, we got sriracha this. It's like, no. So, well, this is kind of close. No, it's not. You apparently have no idea what you're talking about. But thank you anyway. So, they did have the 100% pain that I did the test on last week or whatever it was. That's my local Winn-Dixie. I know somebody had asked about it. You can get it online. You go right to their store and get it. But last Tuesday, excuse me, I'd asked one of the little G's to go out and get me my bottle of hot sauce off the door. And he came in with one, and of course everybody wants to try it. And it was just what the heck's it called? The one with, it was just Chipotle. One was a little wooden ball on top of it. I can't think of the name of the hot sauce. But anyway, it's not hot. I told my son-in-law, you want to try something that's hot? And I went out and got that, and of course, everybody had to try it. Well, not everybody. The daughter tried it, the son-in-law tried it, and the 12-year-old tried it. they all agreed it's hot. So, whoa, don't be cutting off the truck. Anyhow, yeah, the 12-year-old can be, he can be quite brave. The other night when I was there, when I cooked dinner, he doesn't like potatoes. And I always tell him that if you don't like something that's in the meal, condiment it up. Mustard, ketchup, whatever, and disguise the taste of what it is that you don't like. So he pulled out a bottle of hot sauce. Whoa. I think it was Leaping Lizard habanero. Anyway, it's got a nice bite to it, and he meant to put just like a couple of drops on, but it's getting near the end of the bottle, and he put probably a teaspoon on his plate. But he just kind of like looked at me and went, "Oh no," and then smeared it all around on his food and ate it. So like I said, he's done some impressive things like that. He was only 9, I think, 9 or 10, when he decided he wanted to try Taco Bell's fire sauce, and not on a taco. He just ripped the top off and sucked it down. At that point in time, he's like, "Oh, that's hot," but he ate, a couple bites of his taco and had another one. I think I've got a video somewhere of him doing that. And I thought I had a video of his meal with the hot sauce on it. But somehow the two files were corrupted, or I didn't hit the button right. But the whole thing with them, with everybody trying it, liking it, thumbs upping it, and then him, like I said, his big old puddle of hot sauce on his meal, neither one of those turned out. It just had like planks, so I don't know what happened. Aggravating. A lot of times you can't go back and redo a spontaneous shot. So, oh well. It is what it is. I actually took the leftovers from that home with me, and had it the other night. Add a little bit more spice to it, but it's tasty. I will definitely make it again. So I don't know how many of y'all have been around and for a while and know that, like, Chicken and I are not real big friends. real long time friends, I guess. My dad didn't like chicken, so we didn't eat chicken at home, which means that I never got a real taste for chicken, which means I didn't make chicken for my kids. And I didn't really get into eating chicken until I had my heart attack. And a little side story on that. We were talking, the nutritionist or whatever was telling the old miss and I that I needed to cut back on my salt and eat more vegetables and blah 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 blah. And before I got home, she went out and bought all these canned vegetables, which most canned vegetables have more salt than you should really have when you're on a low sodium diet. So she tried, but everything had to be, well rinsed off and whatever. So I have since modified that to some degree. I mean, I still rinse off most of my veggies, but man, I hate when they have plates this close like this. You can't see them. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I've modified my salt diet. There's times that I don't have any salt in a day, and then other times, if I want to have a couple Spam sandwiches, well, Spam is full of salt. So, I'll have that, but I won't have anything else salty throughout the day. Maybe I'll finish it up with tuna fish or oatmeal. Something. But oh, come on, light. That worked. I hate when you're sitting at a traffic light and there is no traffic at crossing in front of you. It's aggravating. So anyhow. Yeah, there's times like we go out to dinner and I don't ask for a low sodium meal or whatever, and it comes back and it's like, oh man, biting into the ocean. But neither of my daughters cook with salt. I don't think my daughter-in-law does either. Or like they do, but they do it with a minimum. Basically, that's the way I've always cooked. So I don't. A lot of cooks will say, you have to season every step, and at every step they add salt. Well, that's not seasoning in my book. If I want to season, I'm going to have like 8 or 10 different seasonings. Not just salt. And in fact, not salt. I do have salt substitute, Na, whatever that is, sodium, potassium, sodium, or potassium, whatever. But even that I use sparingly because it gives that super salty taste to everything. And I only like that in certain meals. So, but yeah, when you go out and like meatloaf with gravy, I had it. Where were we at? I forget where we were at. But it was so salty. Maybe a Cracker Barrel. Maybe it was Cracker Barrel. That gravy was so salty. It was good. It was edible. Don't get me wrong. Just to me, on a low sodium diet, there was a lot of salt in it. So, I get, people say all the time, the videos, the food that I show on here is not all that I eat, although sometimes it might seem like it. It's not all just red meat and heavy cheese and not good for you, and although that's the best food, I think anyway. But I do a lot of beans, and beans and rice, tuna. I've been doing more and more of the chicken. I do. There's one night all I have for dinner is a salad. So, and maybe that salad will have like some turkey or chicken or tuna fish in it, something like that. And again, low sodium. And then I can condiment it up and add, with it without going way over my sodium levels for the day. Anyhow. And then days like yesterday, while I was out, and I was like, my stomach was grumbling, I was feeling a little lightheaded. Like, I need to get something to eat. So, stopped at Taco Bell. They got one of their new burritos, creamy beef, extra beef, something or other. And realize that if you get it on the app, if you order it on your phone, they're $2 each. But if you order them at the speaker box, $2.40, $39, which seems like a ripoff to me. Especially if it's just like, I'm going to stop at Taco Bell. You pull in. You don't want to be pulling up your app. Excuse me. Go through all the nonsense they make you go through. Because you can't just like open the app and order it. No, you have to sign into it and answer questions. And do you want us to send you an email? No, I don't want an email. I want a taco. Burger King's the same way. Wendy's, they all do the same thing. And if you haven't opened the app in 2 months or something, then you have to put in the password. I hardly ever remember passwords, and I don't have them written down anywhere like I do at home on the PC. So all right, never mind. Heck with you. Anyhow. Ooh. Oh. That looked like a 40 Ford coming at me. It was some sort of a Mitsubishi pickup. All I saw was the emblem on the front. Kind of distorted a little bit. Anyhow, this looks like the last turn coming up. So, let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fantabulous. If you want to check me out, if your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fantabulous day. Salute, y'all.